Hot squile elch tanoia, satsalia queen shaman, Charlene queen sna, Schotmish chin, Salewat chin, Hops and squallow and quin's quickwise, elch tanoia teat seats. Tinat chanka to utsnatch ochomelch, amen, tinat chanka to aslaan ochomelch. Squit quin's toch tutanate to David Lamb Park teat seats. Chin H noch to Sietsams Kla Salem. Nation CI Amen Nation noch so Osias. Na Chin H noch Nash house to David Lamb Park. YT not to quick quain. Na Hata on to 2 kilometers Tuchnam to Clark Drive. False Creek. Wash na me yitchit to False Creek, Sisman me back to David Lamb Park, a Kachta Parks, Chait to Sanok, amen. Now on Chait to Sanok to David Lamb Park. Kachin swam no yoch puis a moat. Wait, not to Sanok. Quetsian swam, chapchem siam, natats kach to lump lam, a to hiet lam, a to orchards, askako to sequatals, amen. Nanum tayak a wait to Sanok, kachin swam chit. Tamata Chatsalano, August Jaxian, and not to type amen. It's quite kunst noch in Tuchnam to English. So I said hello, good day. My name is Talia, it's my ancestral name, and my given name is Charlene. I am Schotmish, I am Salewat, and I come from the villages Aslaan and Utsnach. Aslaan is also known as the Mission Reserve, part of the Schotmish people's villages, and Utsnach is also known as the Bragg Reservation, part of the Salewat villages. And I'm very proud to come from both. And I'm very honored to have been asked by Vines Festival to share the little bit that I know about our history of David Lamb Park and some of the surrounding area. And I kind of started off by saying that I had a conversation with one of my language teachers, and Salem. He's one of my friends, and he was sharing with me that David Lamb Park is relatively new to our people and to Vancouver City, because False Creek used to extend about 2 kilometers east towards Clark Drive. And that kind of blew my mind, because who would imagine while you're walking around at David Lamb Park that would have all been water at one point. And I was also saying that David Lamb Park is really close to Sanok, which was one of my ancestors' permanent villages, and it is currently on unceded territory. And Sanok it's located near what is now Vanier Park and Kitsilano neighborhood, and even Iyaltmoch, Jericho Beach. It was a place where a lot of my ancestors loved to go fishing, and they would enjoy other summer activities, but there was a permanent village established there by one of our ancestors, Chapchem Siam, Chief George. And him and his people, his family, built houses. He built a long house. They built orchards, garden plots. And then many Squamish families moved there, including Chatsalano, August Jack, who has, he wrote a wonderful resource. It's called Conversations with Chatsalano. And if you're more curious about learning more about our Squamish people and our Washpamas, the way that we did things, his book is one of the tools that you can use to learn more yourself. And so basically, I'm just really grateful to Vines Festival for consistently providing safe spaces for more of the unrepresented and unheard voices to share things that are important to them, share things that they connect with, and share things that speak to who they are as a person and to who maybe their communities are and who their people are and their heritage, their cultures, especially during these times, beyond this pandemic, which is very serious. And, I really hope everybody is still taking it seriously while walking around David Lamb Park. But beyond this pandemic, there's a movement now happening, and I feel it's important to speak to it in the position that I'm in, because it's the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's also right now a lot of BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, people of color voices are being amplified finally, and a lot of our histories are being shared more, and even if it's histories that make people a little bit uncomfortable, this is true to us, this is true to our people, and a lot of this is recent. It goes back to my grandfather, and he was put in residential school, and so that's my grandfather, who's still alive to this day. And the last residential school closed in 1996. So it is important. It is very important for us to have our voice and to speak our truth. And I feel as though the Vines Festival, they really provide the space for us to do that in an unashamed way. We can just be ourselves and we can talk. And every year, I hear my friends or family members coming and sharing their experiences, and I've always wanted to be a part of it. And this is kind of the one way that I can do it this year. I know it's different. I'm sure everybody's working so hard to try and make this an enjoyable experience for everybody. So I just really want to raise my hands, and I do want to, welcome everybody to David Lamb Park, and to use it in a good way, utilize it in a good way, and have good feelings when you go there. And always remember, it is unceded territory, and remember to just be very respectful of that history that's there, because it was not too long ago that our people had a permanent village at Sanok, and there's just a lot of history that I feel like I could go on forever right now. But that is a little bit I'll share about David Lamb Park today, in relation to what I've been taught, what I've heard, what people have felt they could share with me. So Chinquaman Tomi, Quisna, Tuquayanate Seats. Thank you for listening to me. Those are my words for now.